Hello everyone, welcome back. We are going to talk now about one of the most difficult things for fighters to deal with and those who support them. We are going to talk about criticism, and we're going to talk about it from the framework of the fighter and the fighter's mindset. And you will see in documentaries, interviews, posts, comments, responses from people you know, you will see the most negative comments that are conceivably possible directed at you in your career. And it doesn't matter what your career is. One of the things that I look for when I'm going to enter a partnership with someone is have they been smashed, and have they come back from it. And what I mean by smashed is ultimately betrayed. You know, someone I do business with now comes from the music business and the entertainment industry, and ran a large, very successful recording studio. And one day the people involved with this person said to themselves, we're going to go to everybody, offer them a better deal, and cut this guy out. And overnight he was ruined. It happens all the time. And people are going to assume in business that you are not going to be the guy who they wake up in the middle of the night and you're sitting at the end of their bed saying, we need to talk. They're going to assume that you're going to do other things, and so you have to cover your butt in other ways. And when you deal with criticism, you have to deal with who's doing it to you, because it seems like such a violation. You know, in 1978, there was a undefeated heavyweight contender. It was the end of the Ali era, and a fighter that is just absolutely famous and known as one of the greatest heavyweights ever to lace on a glove, but his name is Larry Holmes. And Larry Holmes had been a hot talent growing up in Pennsylvania, and he had gotten into a match with a gentleman named Bobbitt in the Olympic trials. And he'd been boxing well, and he got his bell rung harder than it ever had, and he didn't know how to respond. He hadn't built up the mechanisms to do so, and he was defeated. Now, he had no frame of reference for coming back from being hurt. Not like that. The label went out on him that he was a coward and had no heart. Well, people wouldn't look past that. One guy did, named Muhammad Ali, and made him his chief sparring partner. I first read about Larry Holmes in Ali's autobiography, semi-autobiography, The Greatest My Own Story, where he said, this is a young, strong guy. Well, you saw these brutal competitive instincts coming out of him, transformed him, made him fierce, made him strong. Then, 1978, he's facing someone who matches up style-wise very well with him, Ken Norton. And he is fierce. And he has all sorts of heart. Now we know that you can knock him down. You can knock him basically unconscious, but by the end of 10, he's going to be up, and then he's going to be coming after you. Not surviving you, coming after you. He was stopped once in 74 fights. So he had someone in his own family, as he's getting ready, undefeated, #1 contender. Ali doesn't want to face him at this point. Nobody wants to face him. In his own family, saying, you can't do this. You can't do this. You're going to find that. You're going to find people who are going to try and throw you off. And some of them, most of them, are the people most capable of hurting you. You know, you get a good thing going, you're set up, you're excited about it, you're looking for the person who says, this is your enemy. Now, you're looking for a hole in your enemy's game plan when you're inside the ring or the cage. This is where it happens outside, and you're looking for it. You're looking for that great weapon that they have, that life has, or your enemy has, or your opponent has, so you can take it away from them. And you're looking for words like this. You need to be realistic. Yeah, that's great. I know you're trying. Good luck. Man, get away from that person. You get away from that. That is not your friend. I don't care if they've been with you your whole life. You stop talking to that person. If you are going to talk to that person, you have some material. You can find it anywhere. Positive anything. I don't care if it's from a religious salesman. You get the best preacher you can find. Or a positive thought salesman. You get a motivational speaker, something. And for every comment that you listen to from that person, for me it's 10 hours. I'll listen to 10 hours of something positive to get my mindset right. To be able to say, who are you to tell me I can't? Because those are the people that are going to defeat you. And these are hard words. Easier said than done, you better believe it. Is this a case of do what I say and not what I do? It has been. This is a skill set. 1982 saw the explosive thin man in boxing, Alexis Arguello. He had as stacked an offensive arsenal as existed in the game, and 3 world championships, and he was going after the 4th, and these weren't considered titles. Nowadays, you'll see a fighter hop through divisions, catch weights. No. He's fighting. He's trying to become the first guy ever to win 4 championships. And who's he facing? He's facing someone who's about to become a superstar, Aaron the Hawk Pryor. After the fight, now I wasn't there, I don't know, and I was 12, but what we were hearing, and what later was something in business circles said behind the scenes, was that after the fight, the Pryor camp should have written out a check, a commission check, to Alexis's wife for the beautiful job that she did in destroying his focus and concentration so that he could get severely pummeled in the 14th round and beaten unconscious. If you have someone who will distract you, who will mess you up, they need to be away from you. One more example. Hector Camacho is in the mid-1980s, at a certain point, was the fastest rising talent. MMA had yet to creep up, but you had somebody with almost preternatural speed, the ability to capture the attention of everyone in the game, making huge money. His wife went to him, his mother went to him right before the fight that he was about to have and screwed his mind up. Let me make this about me. Let me carry the drama. Messed him up. It ruined the way he fought. He was nearly KO'd repeatedly in that fight versus Edwin Rosario. Changed his career, changed his style. People are going to criticize you. They're going to tell you you can't. What I want to remind you is, when you're the champion, they're going to start comparing you to the greats in your division, in your game. And the first time they compare you, you'll beat one. They'll say, they would have beaten this one, but would have lost to everyone else. And then a couple fights pass, maybe a year, maybe 2. Actually, he's great. He would have done okay, except he wouldn't have beaten this one. And gradually you work your way in. It doesn't matter how good you are. You're looking for the person who says you can't do it so you can peel them off. So you can get rid of that person. And then you're going to find another one, and you get rid of that person. And you keep everybody close. And if you do that, you'll be able to keep your focus. You'll be able to be the best fighter that you can be. You'll be able to be the best champion you can be. Remember that. Live by it. Whether or not your game is fighting, business, whether you're a student, if you keep this in mind, you will always be able to prevail because you will know who is trying to destroy you and you will get rid of them. Remember how they live. Remember their guidelines. The ones who want to kindly, gently destroy you, they have a motto too. It is keep your friends close and your enemies closer. They're going to be right next to you. Get rid of them quick. Christian Shreve, bestboxingbets.com. I'm Christian Shreve, and I'm here to tell you about why I think you should own my new book, Money Boxing, which is on sale now. Money Boxing has something for everyone, whether or not you know anything about boxing. You're about to receive a backstage pass into a world of glamour, corruption, and intrigue. And you're going to learn about the system, which is the only thing the casinos have had to fear in a long time. You can own Money Boxing by clicking on the link below now. I think you'll like it.